Hello and welcome back. Today we will be creating a simple VBA macro that will create a backup of current open file. I use it a lot currently to create checkpoints of my important files. So let's say if I'm doing a very lengthy project and it's taking me all day, I would normally take backups every say an hour to make sure that I have a backup of the file if something goes wrong. It is also really helpful when you're breaking links to multiple files and want to save a backup file, because when you're breaking a link in Excel, there's no way to restore it or do Control Z. So this saves you a lot of time in trying to create those links again in case. Alright, let's begin coding. So I have my Excel file open. You can open VB editor by using Alt F11, and I already have a new module open. If you don't have, you can go to Insert, click on Module, and it will create a new module. So I'm going to give a friendly name to our VBA macro. I'm going to name it save_backup. I'm going to create some space here. So we will need two variables, date_time as variant, save_log as string for backup location, and date_time to hold our current date and time for saving the file. Let me add them. We can add remarks by typing an apostrophe, and everything that follows it will be a comment. VBA will turn it to green automatically. So let's say if I want to add a remark here, I will type an apostrophe. I'm going to say to hold our current date and time for saving file. See, it has automatically turned it into green. That means that's a comment, and VBA will ignore everything that follows the apostrophe. So I'm going to quickly add the location for our save_log. So this is where your backup files will go. Keep in mind that it must have a slash at the end. This means that you are actually going in that folder backup location. For date_time, we will use a now function and format it to our liking. So we'll say format now. You can see that format accepts an expression and then the format itself. So our expression is now returns the current date and time. Format will be dd, mmm, and y. Let me close this and let me zoom in a bit so you can see clearly. Alright, much better. Okay, so let's do F8 to go through the lines to see what this is storing. So as you can see in the locals window, this is storing the date and time in this format, 3 Jan 2023. And you can see that the file location has also been saved in save_log variable. Let me save and close. So let me stop the code. This looks good, but I'm going to replace spaces with underscores and add time in as well. So I'm going to say underscore. This will also be replaced with underscore, and this will say HH for hours, MM for minutes, then AM PM for the AM PM time. Let me quickly test this again, and you can see now it has 3 Jan 2023 11:46 PM, which is correct. Now let's write the actual code. We will use active workbook.save copy as, which takes in file name as a parameter. So I'm going to say active workbook.save copy as, and as you can see it only accepts one parameter, which is file name. Now we will need to construct our full file name including its path using AND. Let's save it in new variable called full_path and declare it as well. So I'm going to say full_path as string, and the full_path will be full_path equals, this will say save_log. So we'll start with the folder location, then we will say date_time, then we will need to add a space which will be simple double quotes with a space in it, and now we will need to append the active workbook dot name to it, and that's it. So let me type full_path here, and let's test out our code to see if it works. Okay, so this is giving an error. Let's see what it is. Alright, the problem is that we don't have any workbook open, so let me open up test_file. I have it open here. You can see test_file, and now let me run this macro again. Okay, seems to run fine. Let me check the backup location, and you can see that the file has been created, 3 Jan 11:58. Now let's test this on XLSM file as well to see if this works for different file extensions as well. So I'm going to open up XLSM file. You can tell it by the XLSM extension here. Go back to VB editor, press F5, go back to the backup location, and you can see that the file has been created with the correct extension. We can open it up and it should work fine as well. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to ask them in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.